Do you know that both psychology and the Bible teach that it's not one size fits all? You don't always do the same thing with somebody that's upset. Now, sometimes with somebody that's, if they're angry and being mean and abusive and all that, then you have to set a boundary and you have to say, that's not okay. I'm not going to be yelled at or screamed at. If you can say it in a nice way, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about this. But if you're going to call me names and yell at me and all that, then we'll have to have a conversation at a different time. So that's when you kind of set the limit to contain somebody's really disrespectful behavior or hurtful behavior. All right, that's one way. The other way is that sometimes, like the book of Proverbs says, is that sometimes it says that a soft answer can turn away wrath. Like somebody will be really upset, and if we just move in with a little empathy and a little care, gosh, I'm so sorry, tell me, help me understand what happened. Why are you feeling that way? What did I do? And we just try to be empathic and understand, not come back at them hard, defensive or angry ourselves. Then it calms them down and literally changes their brains to where they can be more rational. Now, here's the deal. By and large, unless it's dangerous, don't do this if you're going to get hurt or, injured or some way. But if somebody's just upset, by and large, it's a pretty good diagnostic and helpful to try to, first of all, just listen and be empathic and give a soft answer and just try to be present with them. We know from brain science that can actually calm someone down and make the problem go away. That's usually the first way we want to go, is to try to be understanding. But if you have done that, lots of times in this conflict, and it's just getting worse and escalating, that's the time you set a limit. So generally speaking, there's a two-step here. Try to be understanding and de-escalate. But if that doesn't work, then we have to go to containing it with the limit. So both are valid. You need them in different situations, but unless it's dangerous, try to be empathic first. If that doesn't work, later on, you might have to set a limit.